How's it going, everybody? It's been, I know, a while. Probably wondering why I haven't really been posting. I've currently been helping create another server. Me personally, I haven't been doing anything. I've just been doing stuff for a department for another server, a brand new server that came up called Second Chance Roleplay. This is all happening due to something that happened with Grand Canyon State Roleplay, which you guys know I've made so many videos for. The like little edits, all that. I made a couple videos about the server, like the departments, and then a couple patrol videos. Um, it took me a while to even try to make this video. I'm just gonna say this uncut, straight raw, just from me, man. Um, I know you guys, many of you guys probably heard of the server called Grand Canyon State Roleplay. It's obviously the server out of Arizona with um, Arizona Department of Public Safety as well as the Tucson Police Department. Um, Many of you guys probably like the server, but I'm just here to speak out of what happened, why I'm no longer on the server. Part of it's my fault, but other parts the other server's fault. So the main issue with the server was they were talking disrespectfully about a developer and a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name. Um, my friend, he took time out of his day, out of his whole week, spent a whole week creating liveries for a department, the Pima County Sheriff's Office, and the developers, all the developers, the head developer, and the owners were constantly shitting on him, shitting on his work, talking behind his back, just in a very disrespectful manner. And we didn't know about it at the time until it was too late when he was already gone. He left because of it. He was, I believe, the 04 of a department, the Pima County Sheriff's Office. He had to leave because it's just disrespectful. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about having the owners of a server you develop for, talk shit about you because of your developing skills. Yeah, he's not the best developer, but he's also, you know, he's new at developing. He, shouldn't have to worry about the owners shit talking him about the work he created. And it was for the new vehicle pack they're supposed to be getting because they were supposed to be going debadged, which they didn't go debadged, which they've been shut down by Rockstar multiple times. They do not know how to follow TOS, they don't know how to do anything. Don't get me wrong, the server was a great server, up until they decided they wanted to be shitty people. They've been shut down, I believe, 4 times already. Um, one while I didn't really know anything was happening. I was still a new member there, still fresh. They've been shut down because of the badge vehicles and the logos, IRL branding on vehicles, clothing. They were shut down because of it. Um, and then there was the issue of a member. I'm just gonna be straightforward. I never liked the member. He was an arrogant piece of shit who thought he could run everything by himself. His name was Foxeer. I'm just gonna say it out straight. I never liked him. He was arrogant. Once he was, I liked him at first when I was in the server. When he was me and him were brand new to the server. He was not even close to being command. He was a great guy. Don't get me wrong. He was a great guy. Um, it's just once he got to the command position, the captain and higher position, high command, he just started becoming arrogant, an arrogant piece of shit, dick riding the owners. I'm gonna say the owner's name, Tay and Delusions. He was dick riding them. It was insane. Um, nope. Like, you shouldn't have to dick ride somebody to become a high command member. Um, he was dick riding them. He was also dick riding another member. She was the head admin there, I believe. Her name was Montney. Don't get me wrong, I liked Montney. She was a good person. We got along very well. Um, it up, we were friends up until the end. When I made some statements about her in a private Discord, which then got leaked over and put into the main Discord, which should never have happened because it's a private Discord, not related to the Grand Canyon State Roleplay server at all. Um, so that's when the server and a bunch of members started falling apart. Members were getting disrespected left and right by the owners and head admin. It was just insane. there was a lot of members. There was another good buddy of mine, Miller. He left the server because he just couldn't take it anymore. They were just absolutely disrespectful towards members. They didn't care. They only cared about themselves. It was insane. They didn't. Anytime they got criticism, they either banned you for it or they didn't listen to you. They didn't take anything. They were disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. I was in the wrong here too. I was in a private Discord server. I was, expressing my opinion late at night, 3 o'clock in the morning. Those chill, VCs with some buddies of mine from the server, and don't get me wrong, I was making jokes about Monty. I'm not gonna say what jokes. Um, Members who were there know what the jokes I made. Obviously, was wrong on my part. Don't get me wrong. She got mad about it. Obviously, rightfully so. Um, and there was another member. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was an absolute fucking snake. Let me just say this now. He was a snake. We were saying our own opinions about the server and the owners, and he went to the owners with his fucking tail in between his legs and spilled everything to them about a fucking private VC and conversations we had. So that was my final straw. I'm like, bro, like we have our own opinions. They obviously didn't care. So and this is while the new server is being developed. Um, by some good buddies, a lot of members from the server, or this new server from Grand Canyon. Um, while we were developing, we weren't even up and running yet. We didn't even have a 5M server. We just had a Discord. We were all in that Discord, just hanging out, talking. And they were getting upset and worried because there was members coming from Grand Canyon State Roleplay to this new server. So they sent spies, which was fucking ridiculous. Like, let other members be. Let them do what they want to do. They shouldn't have to be restricted on one fucking server. That's how you ruin a server, is by, having a dual clan policy. I understand you want to keep members and you don't want members to play the servers, but that's what discourages members from being a part of your community. Is they want to do what they want to, be in other servers. Like, for me, instance, I was in the server. I was restricted by a dual clan policy because I was a staff member in the server. I was a moderator. And I was also a command staff member in the server. And I was only restricted to that one server. Which, don't get me wrong, it was fucking stupid. Like, I probably spent 6 to 8 hours a day in that server. And I found it fun. And the one time I wanted to take a break from the server and go to a different server, brought into a ticket, yelled at by the owner and some head admins about it, which was ridiculous. I was one of the most active members in that server. I was on every single night in that server, playing, and making content for the server. Why should I have to be restricted on one server when I am by far one of the most active members? Used to be one of the most active members in that server. I was making content. Obviously, you guys here on YouTube seen the shorts I've made. Some of you on TikTok may have seen the TikTok videos I made of the server. Promotional videos for departments. I was putting my time and effort, and I was also the media director there, which, I worked for, and I got the spot for media director. But it just turned to shit when they sent spies and whatnot, and I said my opinions about the server while they had a fucking spy in there, and I tried to resign peacefully. Because don't get me wrong, I said some things about the server, but it was on a private Discord, another Discord server, nothing related to the Grand Canyon State Roleplay at all. And they sent spies. The owner was in there on an alt account, which is a shitty thing to do. Why do you care so much about another server when you should be focusing on your server and your members? So I got tired of it, so I was gonna resign peacefully. So I went to the Tucson Police Department Discord and resigned peacefully. And turns out they didn't like when I resigned, so I got blacklisted from Tucson Police Department. When I resigned peacefully, said that I appreciated the time there, and my time has come. We got blacklisted by the um, chief of police at the time, Foxier, who don't get me, he was an absolute dickhead. Thought he could run everything by himself. So it was insane. So once I resigned from that, I left that Discord. I was going to resign from the main Discord as a staff member and the media director Before I could even do that, I made a ticket, and they were already talking shit about me. So I was just like, all right, fuck you. I left the server. I couldn't resign peacefully because they obviously didn't want me to resign peacefully. So this is why I'm no longer in Grand Canyon State Roleplay. They don't give a fuck about their members. They, it's insane. And I'm gonna be straightforward with this. I reported the server because they don't know how to listen to fucking TOS about their, badged vehicles. They were, shut down 4 times because of it, and each time they were stating that each time they were investigated and the CFX went into the server and made sure that no badge vehicles were in there. They took the badge vehicles out of the server. Once their investigation was over, they put the badge vehicles back in the server, which was absolutely fucking insane. Just listen to the TOS, you wouldn't have this issue. So I reported them, and I have videos on my YouTube account with badge vehicles on it. It's ridiculous. Like, if you follow TOS, there wouldn't be an issue. So I reported the server, got the server shut down again. And I'm not in the server anymore, but I'm assuming that they had another member make another account and bring up the server back up, and that's where they're playing now. So they don't know how to listen to TOS. They think they're above the law. They think they're above everything, just because you're a larger server. That's just my opinion about Grand Canyon State Roleplay. I will link the new server that I'm in now down in the bio. Feel free to join. We are up and running. We haven't have a patrol yet. Um, we are still in development. We have the server up. We have vehicles and EUP in the server, on the actual 5M server. We are just waiting for civilian vehicles and more development and MLOs to be put in, and then we can host our first test patrol. But we are lore based, we are D-badged vehicles, we don't have to worry about anything TOS related. We are going everything, we are following TOS by the book, because we don't want to have to deal with people from Grand Canyon coming into our server and reporting us because they're mad because a lot of their members from Grand Canyon came to this server. Um, it's insane. So we have the San Andreas, I believe it's either Highway Patrol or State Police or Troopers, whatever you want to call it. We had the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, and then we have um, the Los Angeles Police Department. I believe we're also gonna get Sonora Way Police, which would be for like the entire county. That's coming soon, as well as the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office. Those will be later departments when we are up and running and with members. Um, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I look forward to see all you guys down there in the server. But anyways, I will. I'll try to make some more videos of the server once it gets up and running. This server I'm in, obviously you guys probably either know or you guys don't. It's just TSDOJ, so it's just a bigger 5PD server, well, ERS server. You guys can find me in this server in my off time of not doing anything on other servers. But I just wanted to come on here and speak out about the Grand Canyon situation, why I'm no longer in the server, and why you guys have no longer seen my TikTok videos for the server on my TikTok page anymore. I will be removing my lowered views TikToks, not TikTok, YouTube Shorts off my YouTube. It will be set to private so no one can see it. I'm not trying to promote the server in any way anymore. I'm sick of the server. But if you guys have any questions, concerns, feel free to put it down in the comment section. I will gladly answer your questions. If you were just gonna talk shit about me or the other server I'm in, I will remove your comment instantly. No, I'm not dealing with it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night or day or morning, whatever time it is for you. But I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully uploaded soon. We will never know. I will see you guys next time.